Hi biologists, let's start by looking at the learning objectives for this lesson. At the end of this section, and following the biology syllabus, you should be able to define an organ system and exemplify it by using any two animal organ systems. What does this actually mean? What are we trying to understand? Well, you have to be able to know the definition of an organ system, and you have to be able to exemplify or explain or illustrate that definition by using any two animal organ systems. Let's look at organ systems. Before we look at organ systems in detail, let's remind ourselves of the definition of organization. Organization is a characteristic of living things and is therefore an important definition. Organization is the way living things are arranged into cells, tissues, organs, organ systems, individuals, and populations to fulfill their functional need for metabolism. In other words, to allow them to carry out their chemical reactions and to fulfill the need for continuity, or to allow them to continue to exist. So in a nutshell, we would have already met the idea that organ systems are composed of organs working together, and that organ systems combine or work together, forming an individual. The objective of this lesson is to focus on the idea of organ systems. We need to be able to define an organ system and be able to exemplify it or illustrate that definition using examples. So what is an organ system? The definition of an organ system is that it is a group of different organs working together to carry out one or more functions. Animal organ systems consist of the circulatory system, our digestive system, a nervous system, and a reproductive system, for example. Now, all of these are essential to life, except perhaps the reproductive system. All these systems then combine to form the organism. As we've said, the objective of this lesson is to know the definition of an organ system and exemplify it or illustrate it using two examples. The two examples that I'm going to use here are the example of the circulatory system and the example of our digestive system. We're now going to take each of these systems in turn and show how they exemplify or illustrate the definition of an organ system. The circulatory system consists of the heart. The function of the heart is to pump blood around the body. It also consists of blood vessels. For the purpose of this video, we are going to look on blood vessels as being organs. This can be quite confusing, as an argument can be made that they're actually tissues. The circulatory system also consists of lymph vessels. The function of the lymph vessel is to return the tissue fluid which surrounds the cells to the blood. The circulatory system also consists of our lungs. The function of the lungs is to provide oxygen to the blood and to remove carbon dioxide. All of these organs work together to transport materials around the body and to fight infection. Therefore, we are illustrating or exemplifying the definition of an organ system because the circulatory system consists of these organs: the heart, the blood vessels, the lymph vessels, and the lungs, working together to carry out one or more functions: the function of transport and the function of fighting infection. So therefore, we have succeeded in exemplifying the definition of an organ system where, as we've said already, an organ system is a group of different organs working together to carry out one or more functions. Now let's follow the same idea using the digestive system. When we look at the digestive system, we want to use it to exemplify or illustrate the definition of an organ system. So what we're trying to do here again is we're trying to show that the digestive system is composed of a number of different organs that work together, carrying out one or more functions. So the digestive system consists of our stomach, that churns food, consists of our liver that makes bile that helps us to digest fat and break down fat, and the pancreas, which makes digestive enzymes, which are chemicals that break down our food into simpler soluble particles, and the intestines carry out the same function and will make digestive enzymes for us as well. Now, all these organs, the stomach, the liver, the pancreas, and the intestines, all work together to physically and chemically break down our food. Therefore, the digestive system exemplifies the definition of an organ system, because we can see quite clearly that the digestive system is a group of different organs working together to carry out the function of digestion or to physically and chemically break down our food. And there you have it. Practice in a jotter. Now that we have reached the end of our lesson, have we achieved our objective? Can you define an organ system and exemplify it by using any two animal organ systems?